I'm Christina Fiore, MedPage Today, at the RSNA meeting in Chicago. Virtual colonoscopy can also detect osteoporosis. CT colonography for colorectal cancer screens the entire abdomen, including the spine, so it can be used to measure bone mineral density of vertebrae as well. Dr. Rizwan Aslam of the University of California, San Francisco presented the findings.
As Dr. Yi said, the title of this is Assessment of Bone Mineral Density on CT Colonography. And essentially what that is, we wanted to look at the ability of VC to not only screen for colon cancer, but also to evaluate patients for osteoporosis, as those are two fairly common conditions, and we thought we could crack both of them with this test. So again, the purpose of our study, we had the data, so it was a retrospective study. We had a bunch of patients that we'd performed virtual colonoscopy on, and we sort of mined the data, and we found a number of those patients who'd also had bone mineral density assessments. So we looked at that group of patients. We had two experienced readers. They were both very experienced in CT colonography and were trained in this technique to assess the bone mineral density on the CT. And both readers read the studies independently. There were 35 CT data sets that we looked at. The majority of patients were male because they were recruited from a VA population. But again, that probably even more highlights that this test can be used in males and females, even though this is a disease that is more prevalent in women. And the mean age of the patients was 66, so right in the sort of sweet spot for for potential of osteoporosis and probably still amenable to treatment.
Dr. Aslam said there was excellent correlation between both of the readers who were trained to assess bone mineral density via CT colonography.
So, essentially the results, the test worked. Virtual colonoscopy can successfully evaluate patients for osteoporosis. That's what we found. And, virtual colonoscopy provides valuable information on osteoporosis risk with no additional radiation, and it was reproducible. Both readers got great results, and then this is just plotting, reader 1, reader 2, and as you can see, both readers with, they were both expert readers, but only had very sort of, quick, limited training in using this software, got, excellent correlation between both readers. And as we see, if we look at the graphs, when we look at the average BMD, the average bone mineral density, and the average T-score, it's very comparable. Has very good correlation with their BMD measurements on the DEXA study.
The researchers concluded that osteoporosis screening in CT colonography is added value to a test that many at-risk patients are going to have anyway. I'm Christina Fiore, MedPage Today.